Hello, it's another great day in the neighborhood. It is Wednesday, May 13th, 2020. How y'all doing? It's a beautiful day. It's a little after 2 and we're about to head out to the store. Since that is pretty much the only place we can go. Well, we can go to the park actually. We went to the park yesterday after we picked up something to eat. We got Cracker Barrel. We went to Cracker Barrel yesterday and picked up curbside and ate in our car. These are the days of car dating. So we've been car dating. Yeah. And then after that, we went to Kensington Park and sat in the car and looked at the water and people. It's a good amount of people out there. I mean, it wasn't packed, but of course, but it was a nice group of people hanging out, soaking up the sun and good weather. It was a bit chilly yesterday. I don't know what the temperature was, but today it's 54, so I think it's a little warmer than it was yesterday. I think it's supposed to warm up each day this week. I don't know what it's supposed to top out at today, but it's beautiful now. I'm waiting for Mr. Reeves to come out. He seemed like he was headed this way. Oh, here he is. We both have on green. I just noticed that. So yeah, we're about to go to Target, pick up a few things.
What? You and this camera. Well, thank you for another day. Grace, thank you for all things. You and this little camera, boy. Look at those teeth.
You love it too. You like, oh shit, I like this. It's something new.
I don't like them teeth. Them teeth got to be done. Something got to be done with them teeth. God. That's all that coffee. That's quarantine mouth.
Ain't no quarantine mouth.
Quarantine mouth. Where we going first?
First. Right, where else we gotta go?
Thought you wanted to go to I'll say Big Willie's.
Come on.
You know what I'm talking about. Better health. You need to fix your camera. It's all jiggling the camera. Shaky footage. That's not fixing the camera, putting it on you. Look at us. One man and one accord. Look at us. Huh?
I said that before you got in the car that we was matching.
Wow. Who you say that to?
Really? You ready to act right now?
What you thinking about for dinner?
Salad.
Where? Did you hear what I just did to that song I added? Did you think that one part was too busy? Did you hear that part I added? It was like you might have been already done this. I might be too busy. I need to keep it smooth.
Yeah, it's like what do you try to accomplish when you go back to a song and revisit it?
Oh, that wasn't done though.
No.
I need to put a bass line on there. There wasn't no bass on there.
So
because it fit what you doing. But if I'm gonna release it with the saxophone, I need to put something else on. I forgot I even did that track. I happened to just run across it. Just remind me of us being in the truck on the road going somewhere. Oh, it's sunny outside. Oh, it's crazy how life done changed in just 2 years. This weather right here make you forget we in a pandemic. You be out here just forgetting everything. Shorts and everything on. Oh, matter of fact, while I'm here, I can get me some house shoes. I wonder when they're gonna venture to open the mall back up. I haven't heard anything about the malls open. Not here in Michigan yet.
I was thinking about that earlier today. How we would
The mall?
get out while you're on the road and go visit the malls.
Yeah.
So even if we were to get out on the road now,
All our stuff is, yeah. Even like the
I mean, some places the malls, I guess, are open, right?
like Atlanta. I'm not sure about Ohio yet though.
I mean, with states that didn't even close, their malls are still.
Oh, but all the states that surrounding, the areas I used to go to, most of them are closed. Illinois, Ohio, Indiana. Shoot, the way it look, you think everything was up. Man, it's jumping. Yeah, that used to be one of our best parts of the trip, doing the mall tours. Sometimes I be having that urge. You kind of just want to go to another state to see what they doing, like what everybody else doing. This one lady online, she was like, "I'm not wearing no mask. I'm not doing it." And then so one of her friends was like, "You ain't going to Costco no more?" She said, "Well, I go to Costco, but if they require me to wear a mask, I'm finding somewhere else to go." And so she said she went to Costco and they told her she need a mask, and she said she can't wear one because medical condition. She said they let me pass. Some people use that. They say they can't do that because of oxygen. I'm trying to find my red one. I haven't been out over and over. This one need to be washed.
It's another pile of papers you got. Look, the sprawl around. Hello. It is May 16th, Saturday. And we just picked up something to eat. We picked up a French toast. French Toast Bistro is where we went. We didn't actually eat French toast. I had fish and chips. Babes had shrimp and grits. We were originally going to get the same thing, but we did not. Babes is not feeling good. He took NyQuil and apparently didn't know that NyQuil knocks you out. How he doesn't know that, I don't know. But here he is now. He's taking a little snooze. We ate in the car at the restaurant in the parking lot. And clearly he wasn't feeling up to driving back home. So here I am. It's been a great day. It's beautiful outside. It's almost 70, 69. Whew, I could take this jacket off. So what did I do? I got up. I didn't sleep too late today. Got up and got a workout in. Had a bowl of cereal. And then recorded a video. So I made this. I did the so many questions tag. Recorded that, and then I was watching some YouTube videos. And then we came and got something to eat. It's 7 o'clock now. We left out of the house a little before 6. So we've been in the house for most of the day. And I kind of want some coffee now. I should have went to Tim Hortons because I don't like to drink hot coffee in the summertime or when it's warm. But I do like Tim Hortons ice caps that they have. They have, I don't know what flavors they have now. Maybe Oreo and hazelnut. I think maybe caramel. I'm not sure. Kind of want that, but I guess I'll pass. So we're on our way back home. I need to edit some videos. I don't know if I'm gonna get to editing or not. And I did need to do one more tax return, which I do not feel like doing. And I probably won't do tonight. So I'll probably just edit tonight until I get too tired. He thinks he's going to be productive or get something done tonight. Look at this. Does this look like somebody who is going to pull it back together? No. But we'll see. I just want to stay outside the rest of the night. Wish I had a hammock. Maybe that's what I'll do. I do need to order some stuff. I need to order like a dresser, chest dresser or something for his stuff in the bedroom. And then maybe I'll get something for our little patio, balcony area. You need coffee, babes?
Ooh,
Coffee?
No, I had enough coffee. And I had 2 cups already.
Alright.
You can get some.
No, that's okay.
You go to Cold Stone, I guess. You go to Maverick. Cold Stone. I get a
It's okay, it's
fountain
okay.
flavor.
Is that where you want to go?
Yeah, good.
I wouldn't go to Cold Stone. Do you want Cold Stone?
But the Cold Stone get the timber with the Cold Stone get the ice cream. This one don't get it. The one by us don't have it. Sorry, whatever.
Well, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to pop on as we drive. Nothing else is going on. So, I'm just gonna go back home and chill. I wish I had a really good movie to watch. That would be awesome. But, alright. Bye. Hello. It is Tuesday, May 19th, 2020. How y'all doing? So, I wanted to talk about my hair. Well, first, let's talk about my outfit. So, I made this top. It's the Simplicity 8878 pattern. And so I made the C. And I did it in a medium all the way down. I did a muslin in the medium. And then it fit all the way down, even over my hips, but it was a little snug around my behind area. So I recut it and did a medium on top and a large at the bottom. And it's a loose fitting dress anyway. You can see that, it's pretty loose. But let me show you how it looks. It has pockets. And it's probably maybe 3 inches above my knees. And that's actually after I cut it, because I made it the full length. And it was, I think it was past my knees. And so I cut it down because I didn't like the way it looked, because it just looked, I don't know, it just looked too matronly, I guess. And I made it out of this fabric. This was still a muslin, and I made it out of this, it's almost like a wool, but I don't think it's a wool. But it's like a polyester type suiting fabric. You can see that. So it's actually pretty warm. So I have the window open, so hopefully that's not too loud and distracting. But anyways, so next time I think I might I don't know if it's this color. I'm not really sure. I put it on today because I just wanted to just wear it because I haven't really worn it. And I put it with my white, with these white jeans, with my white jeans. And it looks okay, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm quite feeling it. But anyways, I'll probably take it off as soon as I finish this video. We'll see. But anyways, so my hair, these are individual braids. I did them about a week ago. When did I do them? I think it was about a week ago. This was the first time that I actually did individual. I take that back. It's the second time that I did individual braids. The last time I did them, I was in Cincinnati and they were a lot bigger than these. So it was maybe 50, if that, braids. And I did the knot method. I'm not sure what method. How did I can't remember what method I used, but it was just, it wasn't the knotless method, I know that. So I was watching these, I kept seeing these videos on YouTube about the knotless braids. And so I started watching a couple of videos and I was like, I said, those look so cute. I mean, I've always loved individual braids. I remember I used to get them all the time before I moved to Cincinnati. I've had individual braids several times, or many times. So, like I said, I tried them once in Cincinnati, and then these are a lot smaller than I've not ever had, but they're a lot smaller than I've done them. So, I tried the knotless method. I had taken out my crochet braids, I guess a couple weeks ago. No, probably a little over a week, because I didn't really take a break from when I had the red hair. I took that out and washed my hair, deep conditioned, all of that. And then I had my hair, which is, this is 1B Z. Let's just show you. This hair is, here it is right here. It is the Outre X-Pressions. And this is the pre-stretch, and it's 3 times, like 3 bundles or whatever. And this is color 1B60. So that's how it looks. It took me just a little over one of these to do my whole head of hair. And this is how they look. And they're just, for the most part, they're, I guess, at my waist. Let me turn around. So, like right above my behind. So, since I do love that it was pre-stretched, I do love that. It was very easy as far as like not tangling, so that was good. After I took like the piece out, I combed it through, and there's plenty of videos about doing the knotless method. I didn't like actually film myself doing it because it's, like I said, it's my first time. So since it was my first time, it was of course a huge learning curve. And when I actually started doing it, I was kind of thinking that I was gonna try it and see how difficult it was gonna be, because I had never done it the way they were braiding it. But it looked simple enough, so and I mean, of course I know how to braid, so I started in the back and I started a couple, and I struggled, like for real. I struggled with the first row. The hair kept coming, like it wasn't staying together, the piece of hair that I was working with. And then I was like little strands, or like the whole piece wouldn't get between my fingers. And so it was like hair all over the place, of course. I mean, that's even if I had done it before, it was a lot of hair. So I was dealing with that. And so after I was like, I did like the first row in the back, and I was like, let me just keep going and, see how I get the hang of it. So I kept going, and I got 3 rows like in the back done. and then like the first row, like right here, this first row. So it was 3 rows, and then I was like, okay, I'm tired. I think I started on a Sunday. I think it was a Sunday or last Monday that I started it, and I did it for I don't know how many hours. It was probably, and I would say it was at least 4 or 5. It was probably more than that. I'm not sure. And since I started kind of later in the day, I didn't finish it. I just wanted to just kind of like get it started. So I was probably a third of the way done. And then I finished the rest of it the following day. And it took me over 9 hours the second day. So if you want to like tally all of that up, I guess you could say I worked on it for 2 days. So anyways, I love it so far. I've worn it. I wore it like this. I wore it down for the first day, and then I put it up in a bun the next day, and that's how I've been wearing it, like up pretty much. So, all right, what else I wanted to mention? These clips. I ordered these clips, which were supposed to help me as far as keeping my hair separated when I was doing my braids. And I put one in, and I noticed it didn't like go on smooth. It didn't really go on smoothly. So I was like, why is it kind of like pulling my hair? And so I didn't think too much of it until I did. I don't know if I was taking it out or if I was putting another one in. But anyways, I opened it up, and it's almost like sharp. So it's not smooth at all. These cost me, I got maybe 200 maybe, I can't remember. And like I said, I got them from Amazon, and they didn't cost that much. They were probably maybe $10 with shipping. They might have been a little bit more than $10. Awful. So of course I'm not going to send them back, but definitely going to do a review on how awful those are. Anyways, so I had to just, you know, work with what I had. I had some other clips that I've had for a while, so I just worked with those. And in the back, it's kind of shoddy. Well, not shoddy, but it was some areas that definitely could use being redone, but I wasn't going to worry about that since 1, they're in the back, and then 2, it didn't really bother me that it was not like perfect per se. So yeah. So today on the docket, I have sewing to do. I cut out my Helen's Closet Yanta overalls. So I cut this up in this light blue fabric, which is actually a sheet that I got from Target last week, since I can't, like I said, get to the fabric store. So I didn't want to spend a lot of money since this was going to be the muslin basically. So I cut it out. I cut out 2 patterns actually. I cut out that, and then I also cut out this, which is the Simplicity 8046 pattern. And I cut this pattern out in this olive green fabric that I had in my stash that I was talking about when I was talking about my plans for this month, I guess. So I got that cut out. It's in this fabric right here. I got that cut out. So I got 2 things that I want to work on, and I started the overalls yesterday, as far as getting the pockets, well, not the pockets, getting the interfacing and the different areas that I needed to interface. I did that. And then last night I also worked on my pockets. And then the straps had to be interfaced too, so I got those interfaced. And I got the stay stitching done, which I'm doing orange. I like contrasting thread when I can, so I like to play around with different colors of thread. So I did orange and started my pockets. I did I serged all of the edges and then I tucked them under, so they're ready to go on the front and the back of my overalls. So I'm going to hopefully finish that up today and then work on the dress on tomorrow, the simplicity dress. So another thing I got last week was my new iron. I was talking about this, getting a new iron in one video that I did. And so I was on the hunt for a new iron. I had watched a couple videos of YouTubers that are in the sewing community and got a couple suggestions. And then I had Tim ask his mom, and she gave me her options, or the two irons that she liked the most. And then I asked my cousin what iron did she like, and she said she's had several Rowentas. So I was like bouncing around the idea of which one I wanted. So I ended up settling with this one. This is the Rowenta DW5080. And I like it so far, except it doesn't fit in. I have like this little side pocket where you kind of sit your iron on your ironing board, and it doesn't sit it all the way up, so it's kind of like sitting diagonal. That's one thing I don't like, but it heats up really good. It still drinks up water. I know I was thinking about hoping to find an iron that didn't drink up so much water, but it does. So I just like, whatever, just have to keep filling it up with water. So that's one thing I got. What else? I also got, I need to make this sometime this week. I need to make a mask. So I've taken a break from doing masks. So last week it just kind of worked out where I didn't have any pending orders last week. So, and before that I was thinking about taking a break. Like after I sent my last order off, I was thinking about just taking a break from doing masks. So thankfully I didn't get any orders, so it worked out. And this week, yesterday, somebody contacted me about making some more masks. So I told them I would have them ready by next week. So, but before that, I also got an order for a pink blinged out mask. So I got my fabric. I ordered it from Etsy, and they packaged it so cute. So that's the fabric. It's a light pink. It's coming up bleached out because I'm sitting in front of the window, but they have it wrapped in this cute little rope, and has a little bell on it. And then they have a little card, fabric stork, and a nice little note. And then they threw in this little additional piece, which is really cute. This is a yellow, pale yellow, which is really cute. So I just threw that in, little swatch piece, so I could make a mask or two with that for myself. And then I got the bling for the pink mask. So I'm doing pink and clear bling or beading. So, and they threw this extra little pack of beads, which is like a purple blackish mix. And I got two different sizes because I didn't know how small they were gonna bead. So I got 3 centimeters or 3 millimeters and 2 millimeters in both clear and this other color, which is way too small. So I probably won't even use the 2 millimeters. And then just have to work on that and see how that comes out. And they also put a card in here and with their package. This came from Blingy Thingy, yeah. And then I also got a new glue gun. I had been wanting a new glue gun for a while, and it had been sitting in my cart on Amazon, and I finally pushed the trigger and got it because I needed another one. My last one this is my last one. It's about the same size, a little narrow, more narrow than this one. This one, my old one, the tip was coming off. Like, of course it's plastic, the tip is plastic, but there's a little piece right here that was like flapping, coming off. And then it has all kind of glue from me just laying it down. This guy he swore by this one, and it was pretty inexpensive. I'm not sure exactly how much it was, but I'll put a link, or I'll put the cost of how much it was. So I'm excited about using this, especially since these beads are so tiny. And then it came with glue sticks, which I probably won't use because I have some Gorilla glue sticks that I'll probably use. I'll have one package. This is something that I just got today. And it's from it's from the Gap. It's just a t-shirt. Because I've been making York pinafores. I wanted some more t-shirts to wear with my York pinafores. So I just got this one. I would have gotten some more, but I do have some t-shirts on hand. But I wanted to get another one. So here's my new t-shirt. It was on sale because I guess Gap is going out of business. So I got this. I had to get some stuff for Tim, which came last week. And I got that washed. And he's been wearing his new underwear. So yeah. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna start sewing after I finish this. I have to also edit my week in the life video from last week and get that edited and uploaded. That's pretty much it.